Alrighty, that's it right there, which means it is time for break number 1443, the 2021 Panini Donruss Hobby Hybrid 1 Boxer, Hobby Hybrid H2. We have 10 cards per pack and 10 packs per box. Alrighty. Mr. Justin Jefferson of the Vikings, followed by Deebo Samuel of the 49ers. A little Mike Williams of the Chargers. Mike Williams only got 1 point in fantasy this week on Monday night, causing me to lose by about half a point, so that was lovely. Then we have Kyler Murray of the Cardinals, followed up by that little Dak Prescott variation of the Cowboys. And then a Gregory Rousseau, a rated rookie of the Buffalo Bills, headed to Cynthia. And then we're going to have a green Brevin Jordan of the Houston Texans going to Anthony right there, followed by a red press proof Marcus Peters of the Baltimore Ravens, a highlights Justin Herbert of the Chargers, and then Mr. Nick Bosa of the San Francisco 49ers to wrap up that pack. And before we get into the next pack, I want to welcome Brian with both the Chicago Bears and Las Vegas Raiders, Anthony with the Detroit Lions, Houston Texans, Indianapolis Colts, Los Angeles Chargers, and Philadelphia Eagles. Then we have Michael with the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Sam with the New York Jets, Lewis with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Jared with the 49ers. Welcome to BreakTraders. You can use promo code NEWBT for 20% off your first purchase at BreakTraders.com. T-Man, I don't know if we'll get a snake draft, but I'm hoping to get a hit draft for sure. We have Adam Thielen of the Minnesota Vikings, Jamal Adams of the Seahawks, Ryan Kerrigan of the Washington Football Team, Jared Goff of the Lions, followed by Mr. Tyreek Hill of the Kansas City Chiefs and Devontae Adams of the Packers. Then we have Chris Evans of the Cincinnati Bengals heading to Cynthia, followed up by a red press-proof CD Lamb of the Dallas Cowboys right there. Then we have an Elite Series Nick Chubb of the Cleveland Browns, followed up by Tyreek Hill Dominators of the Kansas City Chiefs. I do remember you saying that, folks. And yeah, if you're on our Discord, you can get 40% off that hit draft. 40% off that hit draft. Max, or you can just take your normal 30% off with the promo code in the chat on that one. We have Max Crosby of the Raiders, Russell Wilson of the Seahawks, Jameis Winston of the Saints, T. Higgins of the Bengals, a little Joey Montana of the 49ers, followed up by Emmitt Smith of the Cowboys. Then we have a Chatarius Tutu Atwell of the Los Angeles Rams headed to Cynthia, followed by a red press-proof Simi Fioku of the Dallas Cowboys going to Carlos. The champ is here, Devin White of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Michael, followed up by the rookies, Cornell Powell of the Kansas City Chiefs going to Carlos. Unfortunately, based on the schedule, I think that hit draft won't be until midnight. Based on where we are right now. Melvin Gordon of the Broncos, followed by Joe Montana of the 49ers, Dan Marino of the Dolphins, Jeremy Chin of the Panthers, TJ Watt of the Steelers, CeeDee Lamb of the Cowboys, a JC Horn rated rookie of the Carolina Panthers headed to Zerk, followed up by an Elijah Moore rookie out of 100, the silver press proof of the New York Jets going to Sam. And then, boom, goes the dynamite. It is Mr. Trey Lance of the San Francisco 49ers. That's going to be an Elite Series rookie, and that is headed to Jared with the San Francisco 49ers. And then we have the portrait, Ramondre Stevenson of the New England Patriots headed to Michael. And what a pack that was right there. Andy Dalton of the Bears, Darius Slayton of the Giants, Tyler Boyd of the Bengals, Jerome Baker of the Dolphins, followed up by Tyrann Mathieu of the Chiefs, Larry Fitzgerald of the Cardinals. Then we have Dez Fitzpatrick of the Tennessee Titans heading to Cynthia. Dez Fitzpatrick of the Titans to Cynthia. A red press proof Ian Book of the New Orleans Saints going to Cynthia. Followed up by an Elite Series rookies, Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers headed to Lewis. And then we have a rated rookie portraits, Dez Fitzpatrick of the Tennessee Titans. And that is going to Cynthia as well. And we're halfway through this break. Hunter Henry of the Patriots, Ndamukong Suh of the Bucks, followed up by A.J. Green of the Cardinals. Then we have Jonathan Taylor of the Colts, followed up by Brett Favre of the Packers, Adrian Amos of the Packers, a Kellen Mond rated rookie of the Minnesota Vikings, headed to Haley, followed up by a red press-proof Xavier Howard of the Miami Dolphins. Then we have a retro series, Warren Moon of the Tennessee Titans going to Cynthia. And then a Davis Mills Gridiron Kings rookies right there. The Houston Texans going to Anthony. Davis Mills, what an impressive performance against the Buffalo Bills on Sunday. J.K. Dobbins of the Baltimore Ravens, followed by Stephon Diggs of the Bills. Then we have a little Russell Gage of the Falcons, Joey Bosa of the Chargers, Alejandro Villanueva of the Steelers, followed by Jarrett Patterson of the Washington Football Team, followed up by a green Terrace Marshall Jr. of the Carolina Panthers. That Jarrett Patterson going to Daniel, and this Terrace Marshall Jr. going to Zerk, followed up by Danielle Hunter of red press proof of the Minnesota Vikings, a power formulas Justin Herbert of the Los Angeles Chargers, and then the rookies, Tylan Wallace of the Baltimore Ravens heading to Cynthia. Justin Herbert looking like a top 5 quarterback, I would argue. I mean, right now, you think about it, you have Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Justin Herbert. Like those three are going to dominate the quarterback position for the next 15, 20 years. Olivier Vernon of the Browns, Fletcher Cox of the Eagles, Michael Pittman Jr. of the Colts, Terry McLaurin of the Washington Football Team, Quinnen Williams of the New York Jets, followed by DeAndre Swift of the Lions. Then we have Tommy Tremblay of the Carolina Panthers headed to Zerk. Kyler as well, followed by a red press proof Chad Johnson of the Cincinnati Bengals headed to Cynthia. And then we have an Elite Series, Nick Bosa of the 49ers going to Jared, followed by the rookies, Rashad Bateman of the Baltimore Ravens headed to Cynthia. Harry, I'm still you think I'm salty about Mike Williams. I'm really salty about what Mr. Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins did to the Bills last year. Kareem Hunt of the Browns, Miles Sanders of the Eagles, a little David Johnson of the Texans, followed by Drew Brees of the Saints, Kyle Long of the Chiefs, Jalen Ramsey of the Rams, followed by Jeremiah Owusu-Kamara of the Cleveland Browns going to Christopher B. And then we have the red press-proof T.J. Watt of the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Lewis, followed up by a retro series, Andre Johnson of the Houston Texans to Anthony, and a Dominators, Philip Lindsay of the Denver Broncos. I think Josh Allen is number 2 behind Mahomes, and I think that quite possibly this year Mr. Allen shows that he's number 1. But he hasn't yet. He's actually not played as well as last year, so we will wait and see. Sunday night will be very telling. I'm not working on Monday. Devin Singletary of the Bills, Jacoby Myers of the Patriots, Robbie Anderson of the Panthers, Leonard Floyd of the Rams. Then we have Mr. Tom Brady of the Bucks, followed by Josh Allen of the Bills. Then we have Christian Darrisaw of the Minnesota Vikings going to Haley, followed up by a Kyle Pitts out of 500 of the Atlanta Falcons headed to Brooks, an inducted Peyton Manning of the Denver Broncos, and then Aaron Donald of the Rams. You think Brady's number 1 right now, Mr. CEO? Like talent-wise in the league right now, today? I'll say he's the greatest of all time. I'll sing respect. Like, I don't know if today I would take Brady. Like, if I had to win a game tomorrow, I think I'm taking Patrick Mahomes probably. But all things equal, like offense, defense, all the surrounding players equal. Kyle Pitts out of 500 to start off this rookie rundown, headed to Brooks. Christian Darrisaw of the Minnesota Vikings. Then we have Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah of the Browns. The rookies, Rashad Bateman of the Baltimore Ravens. Tommy Tremblay of the Carolina Panthers. Tylan Wallace, the rookies of the Ravens. A Terrace Marshall Jr. Green of the Carolina Panthers, headed to Zurich. Followed up by Jarrett Patterson of the Washington Football Team. The Gridiron Kings rookies, Davis Mills of the Houston Texans. Kellen Mond of the Minnesota Vikings. Dez Fitzpatrick of the Tennessee Titans. Followed up by Najee Harris, Elite Series rookies of the Steelers. Ian Book, Red Press Proof of the Saints. Des Fitzpatrick of the Titans. The portraits from Andre Stevenson of the Patriots. The Silver Press Proof, Elijah Moore of the New York Jets. Followed by J.C. Horn of the Panthers. The rookies, Cornell Powell of the Chiefs. The Red Press Proof, Simi Fehoko of the Cowboys. Chatarius Tutu Atwell of the Rams. Chris Evans of the Bengals. Brevin Jordan of the Texans. And Gregory Rousseau of the Buffalo Bills. Haha, Cynthia, right? From anywhere on the field. And then the only big hit out of this one was the Elite Series rookies, Trey Lance. Elite Series rookies, Trey Lance right there. And with that, we are done with break 1443. We will be right back from the hardwood in just a moment.